on your screen with another vlog. I tried to do the whole handheld thing, but it was way too wobbly for that. As you can see, settings a little different because we're here today. We've been here since Friday, but we're here today because it's my brother's birthday. I still can't believe it. I remember the day he was born. Time is flying. 27 years young. Anywho, what we're gonna do is go downstairs because the food is just about ready and I hear the door opening and closing quite a bit, which means the guests are starting to arrive. It's gonna be a fun one. I still can't believe it's September long weekend now though. Like, where is time going? How is my brother a grown man? Like, what is life? Let's get it started. I feel like I should declutter a bit because this is a lot. This is my favorite soup.
That's beef soup.
Oh, I thought it was chicken dumpling soup.
No, no chicken. This is seafood. Gonna be scallops and shrimp.
Ooh.
Oh, so you're overcooked.
Again, more. I know you can. You like when people keep us
Yeah, it is.
What happened to your regular camera?
What do you mean?
Where's the mesh?
Let's say happy birthday to the young man here, please, before we grace. Can we sing?
Madison.
Fuck off, no.
One more person.
Yay! Now it's Madison's turn. Now it's Al's turn. Here you go. It's your turn, Al. Nice.
That way.
Okay. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. May the dear Lord bless you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Oh, happy
The math is not mathing.
I've
been up for hours. I don't know what happened, but my TikTok is way off. All the things it's showing me, I'm like, I don't know what conversations you've been listening to, but none of these things I'm interested in. Okay. It's the last day here. I'm gonna go home, and I have, oh, you don't even want to know how much editing I have.
Tell my mom to do the most. I mean, no complaining because we always need toilet paper over here. Even though I got a whole pack last week. Any excuse to not to have buy. Wait, that's not English. Any excuse to not have to buy it for a long time is good to me. That was fun. This is one of the few times in my life that I'm actually happy to be home. Probably because I know I have 7 hours of editing ahead of me and my 2 pods, as I mentioned earlier today. And it was a good time. And I think the problem with me before, whenever I'd go somewhere and spend time around family, is I would miss and long for having that full house again. But really, I'm an introvert, so I like my peace and quiet. And more importantly, when I have things on my mind, I forgot to take magnesium yesterday. Why would I pack it and forget it? I cannot wait to eat all the food. I'm really happy because, like I said, I have hours of editing ahead of me, so I don't have time to cook anything. Oh, I didn't leave it behind. I was soaking in the car because I thought I left this. This is a Freo. At least past Alicia remembered. And then my sandals. Why am I doing an unpack with me? Nobody wants to see this. I really wish I could drive. I hope that in this lifetime, there's a cure and I'll be young enough to get my driver's license, because if there's a cure and I'm 80, I can't drive. Sometimes I feel like I could be so much more than I am today if I could simply see, because I remember who I used to be. And there's parts of me that I like more because it made me more resilient losing vision. And there's other parts that I don't. I think that's anybody with anything though. And I think part of the hard part for me, even yesterday, like when I was offering people beverage, I'm like, remember what color they're wearing because you can't see their face. And you don't want to give someone somebody else's beverage and they think you forgot about them, right? These are things normal people, normal relatively, I hate that word. These are things sighted people don't have to think about. Just keep moving forward. I was going to say just keep looking forward. I don't know how much looking I'm going to do in the future, so we'll leave that there. All right, now that I've successfully made more of a mess than I needed to, I will check in you guys later. Woo! That's how you really felt, huh? I think I broke it. Never a dull moment. Okay, it's not me. The wick is mashed up. That makes me feel better. This thing is like defective. Ta-da! I'm so happy now. It only took 5 minutes. Back to work.
It's too early for this.
The mat makes everything easier. So email sent, yoga session done. I'm gonna have some coffee because I woke up early to edit those podcasts and I am tired. The sun is so beautiful today, but I'm freezing in here. The only time I felt warm for the last 4 hours was when I was out of breath, trying to do the most on the mat. Okay, so body stamina. Okay, that's done. My calendar needs to be done. I am going to attempt to trim these tresses. It's a mess. I have a Zoom meeting later today, and I don't want it to be distracting. I have a horrible habit of picking my ends. I remember in high school, we all used to do it. I'm like, why is she doing that? Because when my high school, you don't even want to know how bad my hair looked. We're not going to get into it. But I definitely need to call Michelle and book an appointment. I haven't gone to the hairstylist. I haven't seen her since, I don't remember. That's when you know. I'm just scared because she's scissor happy. She does such a good job, but every time I go, I'm like, girl, you definitely cut too much. You did the most. I'm gonna try. If it ends up tragic, I'm gonna remember this moment. I'm always gonna regret not getting this in a size down. I can't believe I was up until 1:30 last night. I was talking, recording for the podcast, and I'm like, I always dilute my espresso, by the way. Otherwise I'd be shivering everywhere. I was talking, and at one point I'm like, what are you saying? So I hope if you're a Patreon member, you still like the pod today, because I don't know where my head was at. I don't even take my coffee with sugar or anything outside of the house because of Lent. Remember that? I can't believe I did 40 days with no sugar. Meanwhile, my uncle's trying to tempt me while eating cheesecake. Rude. Why do I feel like my hair is getting everywhere? It's like shedding like a pet in different seasons. What's going on? I really need a trim. The vlog is finally edited 10 hours later. 6 yesterday, 4 today. I was not planning on spending that much time on this one. 3.5 hours down to 48 minutes isn't bad though. But what's bad is I have exactly 45 minutes until my Zoom meeting. I gotta switch over, throw some makeup on, make sure that my hair looks good, and eat. That's a lot of stuff to do in a short amount of time, so let me do that right now. I really hope you can't hear, but the computer is rumbling crazy. I'm being greedy right now. I hate salad, so that's the way I get my greens in. Plus, Certain nutrients absorb more readily raw versus, oh, I already have a fork. Okay, pass Alicia, thank you. Some nutrients absorb more readily raw versus cooked and vice versa. Like beta carotene. Of course, the one thing that I'm not supposed to have a lot of becomes heightened when you cook it. Is this brow really that outgrown? Why is it only one brow grows out that much? Riddle me this. Crushed. Oh my gosh, would you believe that my meeting was actually at 4 a.m.? I don't even know what the time zone is. I thought it was a glitch when it said 4 a.m. so I clicked it thinking it meant 4 p.m. and I booked it on what, Saturday? I don't know. Anyway, rescheduled for tomorrow at 7 a.m. which means I'm gonna wake up even earlier tomorrow. I'd rather do it first thing in the morning, not 4:30 in the morning, but first thing in my morning. I just don't like the jitters, like even leading up to this meeting that got canceled. That's when I'm like, I mean, I hope my heart doesn't make that sound, but boom, 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 boom. Yeah, more like that. So that's okay. It's a sunny day, I'm gonna go outside. Where is the best Nutella that was ever made? Is it up here? I don't think that's it. Because Farm Boy makes the best Nutella ever. I don't see it. Is this the guy? It's not this. I don't know what that is. Oh, I think it's right here. Hey, bingo. Who's back again. I love how I left to get bananas and I got everything but. So I have some burgers left over from Trevor's birthday. I think they were supposed to be in his bag, but when I took out the stuff from yesterday, I was like, wait, there's burgers in here. I didn't pack burgers. Well, might as well eat them, so I got hamburger buns if they want to come out. Lots of avocados. Morning, guys. I woke up before 6 like an idiot. I thought today was the 8th. Today's only the 7th, so my meeting is tomorrow. I switched it because I'm not waking up that early again. I don't want to think about it. Let's just hope for the best. I'm going to go down for a gym sesh, and then I'll come back up and have breakfast. It's so cold. Yay, yay, yay. I told you guys I am fully committed to having 4 meals out of the takeaway from Trevor's birthday. So good. This time, it's roti, which I've been craving for weeks. 4 weeks. Do you eat rotis like this? When I'm out, I'll use knife and fork, especially since I don't want to stain my nails. When I'm at home though, I like to rip. That's how I learned when I was a little kid. Woo. This one is chicken and goat. So good. I can't spend too long savoring this because I need to go out to get my eyebrows done. I didn't realize that I have a whole second eyebrow growing underneath. Why does my eyebrows do that? They don't grow thicker, they just grow down. Like drapery. Brows are amazing as always. Okay, now I'm gonna go run and grab some groceries real quick, the ones I couldn't get yesterday. Hopefully they're stocked, because I ain't got time and it looks like it's gonna rain, so I don't want to be out here too long. The store didn't have a lot. Got my cilantro from my guacamole and my bananas. They're so green. If I knew, I would have just gotten the ones from Farm Boy yesterday and saved myself a trip. But it's okay, at least I made it back before if the rain is gonna hit today. It does smell like it in the air, but we'll see. I'm really thirsty and I was like, oh, I never had my protein smoothie this morning. You're supposed to have these things after your gym sesh, but studies go back and forth. Certain nutrients, it doesn't matter when you have it as long as you have it, so I don't know. All I'm gonna say is, I don't know. So I'm gonna get back to editing so that tomorrow's video can be up. I'm gonna schedule it for 10 a.m. And also light a candle too, or maybe essential oils. It smells like trash in the hallway. Like literally, it smells like garbage. Like the garbage chute is broken or someone has been compiling trash for a long time. One neighbor does do that. I noticed they come out with bags on bags on bags. Like, we're not at that part of the pandemic where you should be so afraid that you stay in your house for weeks on end, but okay. Listening to Lovely T's Spotify Live call-in. I wish that I got the notification. I kept checking and I didn't get it because I wanted to call in because I have a lot to say about the algorithm. And some of the points people made were so on point. The points were on point.
must be devastated.
Morning guys, my friend was just telling me the craziest story. I don't even know, I'll show you if it can show. Her building. Can you see that? What? Wake up on a Thursday morning and that's what you see? I would be horrified. That is actually my nightmare. I finally had my meeting after all the mix-ups that I kind of caused. I still can't believe the website had 4 a.m. The meeting went well. I'm always so afraid because Zoom, I feel like the energy chemistry, that's what I'm trying to say. It doesn't really translate well, so you can never really get a vibe. Let me go change, edit and upload this video, and I'll check in with you guys later. I need to come up with an even better way to organize this. Secret weapon for flavor for anything. I only use half anytime I make a soup because it's real salty. I'm making a chili because that's the vibe I'm in, even though it says 26 degrees. I'm very happy about that because I want summer to stay at least until mid-October. I need to get sugar today after pole class because there's a Walmart on the way. I hate that there's no Walmart in this neighborhood. I have a lot of veggies that I need to go through because I got them last week and I don't want to waste no food. So anyway, I was supposed to film this for you, but I just wanted to do it super quickly since I have so many other stuff to do, so many other things to do before I leave. I'm trying to get into the habit of using this spoon stand more because I told myself I needed it and I spent more money than I like to admit on it. And then I never want to take it out because I'm like, it's one extra thing to wash. Okay, I'm gonna let that simmer for a bit. Crazy does my hair look? Okay, is there a part of Toronto where there isn't construction? I don't think so. But what I do know is class starts in 12 minutes. I'm about 2 minutes away. Here's for being early. Reducing stress is probably looking at me like I'm crazy because I'm vlogging in the street. Anywho, I put on the active steady shot, so hopefully it's not as wobbly as it was the last time I held handhold. Last time I had the camera in my hand is what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to walk carefully because there's no sidewalk on this side, but you remember last time, all the birds like to chill over there. And even doo-doo in the hair is good luck. I don't want that good luck. Return to sender. So I'll see you guys when I'm inside because, like, what? Who let the weeds grow? And cars on this side. Every time I see the hoops, it makes me miss circus camp when I was a kid. That's a whole dog. Dog by the parking lot. Anyway, another fun class today. You saw me frolicking. I don't know what the hell I'm doing, but that's half of the fun. Just being in your body, living and feeling what it's like to try to be sensual. You know how that goes. Anyways, I love that she took a technical take today. Needed it. It helps me better understand, especially since I can't see sometimes where the hands be. This guy's really trying to run me over. Whatever. Anyways, I'll check in with you guys when I get home. I'm just gonna run an errand real quick. I can taste the pepper.
Yeah.
It's not salty though.
Okay, cool.
Why do you have olive oil in it if you put the...
It tastes from like an olivey taste.
Good. Morning loves, I am out of commission. And my kale, making a mess over here. I was really craving an almond butter avocado smoothie, but then I realized my spinach is going bad and my kale needs to be done. So instead, I'm gonna have a green smoothie against my better desires. It's okay, I'll make it sweet and then I'll make up for it. Mango, peach, and pineapple. With a banana, of course. I wish I had protein powder. I was trying to take some from Greg's house when I was there at the top of this week. And he started yelling at me. He's like, we have no time for that, we gotta go. I'm like, ugh. The protein powder he has is the best. It blends so well. It's kind of sweet depending what flavor you get. But I mean, it's free 99, so who am I to complain? We'll do half a banana because we're putting a lot of other frozen fruits in there. So I am actually dying inside. The bloatation device is real. It's horrible. It's just so horrible. I wouldn't wish this on anybody. I don't know why the human body has not evolved yet to only have this happen when you're ready to bear a child. It doesn't make sense mechanically, economically, physically, spiritually, to keep having these 12 times a year. It's just punishment for being female. Anyway, that's my rant for the vlog about yesterday. So pole dancing class, so much fun. I know I checked in with you guys, told you I was running errands. I thought I would have time to bring you guys along, but to set up my camera while I was shopping, that'd be too much. The Walmart I went to, I made the mistake of trying to find something. I like going to stores I've been to many times before and get the same things, but I was looking for something different. And because I can't just read the signs in the aisles, it took me a long... Rude. What? If you know that song, remember the first time I heard that song, I'm like, what am I listening to? But as I was not saying, yeah, I went to get sugar and cookies. Don't watch the broken box. I had to crush it to fit it in my bag because I bought so many other things. Can't go through it right now because I'm going to be late for my nail appointment, and I want to make sure that this smoothie is in my tummy before we go because I'm not bringing the swell bottle with me. Anyway, moral of the story is I was an hour late to meeting my friend. We were supposed to meet Wednesday. He was tired, so he's like, let's do Thursday. And I'm like, but pole class is come after. So it's like 7:30 back because usually I get back to my neighborhood around 7 o'clock. So I give myself the grace to stop off. Big mistake. So by the time I got back here, after a whole fiasco, it was 8 o'clock. Then a next friend called me and told me that his friend was found in the lake. I was like, what? And I Googled it. And then CTV or one of them news came up 22 hours ago saying body found in Lake Ontario. So that's crazy. So I was talking to him for a bit. And then before that though, oh my gosh, some young kid tried to follow me home. And luckily when I say follow me home, it wasn't like he was in this neighborhood. I was West End like I mentioned yesterday. And then I had to transfer to get to the part of the city that I live in. And he already told me he was going the other way. So when he got off the train with me and started walking, I'm like, didn't you say, oh yeah, but can I get your Instagram? No. His hand was shaking and it was not like a nervous tick and it wasn't like he was on something, but maybe he was. It just put me at unease. I was just like, you know what? Let's just shut this down where it is. Because at one point he's like, this is my favorite song. Then he takes out his phone and it's a song that's playing while you play this game. Like one of them cell phone games from back in the day. I was so weirded out. This mango is really not cooperating with me today. Maybe if I run it under hot water. Perhaps. So as I was not saying, yeah, that was very weird. My nail's kind of breaking, so I'm glad that I was able to get an appointment today to get it fixed. It's also grown out quite a bit. My nails seem to grow faster now that they have tips on them. Well, one of them is my natural nail because the tip popped off last time she did it. But I really like the nude color because when it grows out, it's not so obvious. I want to do more of a brown shade for the fall. You know me. Oh wait, I was about to put this in thinking it was a piece of kale. I am not okay. Now, I wonder if I could fit these in there. I should have thought of that before I took the cookies out. I idiot ting this. Oh man! I'm gonna buy another bin of this. Maybe I'll buy one today because that's a lot of cookies, eh? My camera died. This doesn't taste like kale or spinach. It's surprising. The mango really overpowers everything. I won't have time to finish it because I need to leave in 2 minutes. I have a little migraine that needs to go. Guys, I had to let my camera charge in my bag, so I wasn't able to bring it to the nail salon, but as for you, she did an amazing job. We settled on Samoan Sand, which is one of my favorite all-time OPI colors, up there with Bubble Bath. It's a good neutral pick. I'm gonna go for a darker shade next time I'm there. She's back! You know, this is my favorite place to chat with you guys. The Kitchen Chronicles stay real. So, I went out. They took this from the back, fresh off the truck. I'm so excited. It's coffee cappuccino. I spotted it a couple weeks ago and they're like, do I feel like that? Nah. And then I was like, you know what, I do feel like ice cream. Went there a couple days ago, sold out. He told me to check back in 2 days. It's been 2 days, so I went today. And then I also got these. If you've watched my vlogs before, you know I'm a sucker. They're croissants. These French toast croissants, about to get eaten, especially since your girl hasn't eaten. I made the bad mistake of not planning my morning properly, and this, well, a couple sips of this was all I had, and it was past 2:30. I really want to throw a bikini on, get the last kiss of summer and sit poolside, but I really got to get some work done. Gotta edit. There's a couple of emails I need to reply to. My meeting yesterday went really well if I didn't tell you. And I got a ramekin. I had 3. It's funny, I asked the guy where the ramekins at because they moved them in Kitchen Stuff Plus. Like I said, another cookie jar. And then when I came up with the cash, he was the one who was cashing me out. He was like, only 1? I said, I have 3 more at home. I'm not trying to buy up your whole store, sir. I do want to make creme brulee. Maybe not this vlog. Your girl needs a break. Plus, if I was really thinking, I should have gotten the ingredients yesterday. Although, that'd be a good way to use all them eggs. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Maybe next vlog. I want it to be cooler though. The same way I want my nails to be that milk chocolate color I was telling you about. Even my nail tech, Emma, definitely check her out if you're in the Toronto area. She was saying, I would think that color would be so good on you. And I'm like, we're on the same we're on the same wavelength, brain, whatever you want to call it. I don't know what the term is, guys. But we're on the same tip because that's exactly what I was thinking about before I came in for my appointment. So next time, which will probably be in October, because I'm going to try to stretch this out for 3 weeks. Going 2 weeks is a little bit often for me. Even though I don't like the fall, I figure that's the best way to get into the fall vibe. On another note though, the podcast that just started when I was talking to you guys, gotta turn it off. These headphones though, sometimes they're a little wonky and I got them exchanged once already. Was about the Queen passing away. I was doing some work yesterday and then my friend, the one that you saw in the vlog, he's like, the Queen is dead. I said, why would you text me that? The Queen dead. Hello, sir. I'm glad you're in finance and not in news because I wouldn't want you to give me breaking news that way. But I get it. At the end of the day, it's always sad to see someone go. Personally, me, the monarchy represents colonization. So I'm not going to lose sleep tonight. It's natural. It's life. And she lived a very full life. According to the pod, she was reigning for 70 years. I don't even know how old she was, but if she was reigning for 70 years, what was she, 95 when she passed? That's a very full life. I would love to live to 95. And I would love to live in a life of luxury the way she did. But not off the backs of my people, let me say that. I always respect when people pass. It's the same thing when Kevin Samuels passed. Did I like him? Not necessarily, but I'm not gonna stomp and dance on his grave. That's weird. Same with the Queen. I'm impartial. At the end of the day, I wish that with the power that they do have, maybe they can't change laws anymore, but give back the rubies in your crown. There's ways for you to do things with the amount of efficacy that you have to rectify centuries and generations of what your family has done for so many nations, or should I say done to. So on that note, I'm gonna make lunch. I just finished a meditation from 10% Happier, and it worked perfectly with the sound of the trees rustling in the wind. Oh, this is exactly what I wanted for a Friday night vibe. My friend invited me out to a 90s neon party, and I was like, I don't think I have the energy for that. I want it to be a very low-key weekend. Hey love, so I'm here at Sunday.Brunch. It's around the corner from my house, and I'm really excited to try something different out. I never even knew this was a brunch spot. All the times I walk past, it's packed back. Check this out.
Look at this.
We're just chilling poolside. Did it have a deep end?
Yeah.
Are you good at swimming? Because I hate deep ends. That's why I love this pool. There's no deep end. Can you swim in a lake? I'm so happy with these bins. I know I got them months ago, but they're such a good purchase and they really go well. I was thinking about getting contact paper. Hold on, feels like there's something in my teeth. I had a late lunch. I was thinking about getting white contact paper, not like marble, because marble was so 2011, but like a nice speckled granite kind of looking contact paper and covering this and the side because the wood part looks kind of cheap. But when the sun cascades in my apartment like this, it doesn't look bad, right? I really do like this place and I love how peaceful it is during the day. They're not doing construction. So I'm just sipping on a little iced tea that I made. This one is called Strawberry Moringa. If you guys are obsessed with David's tea like me, you can try it out and let me know if you like it. My favorite one is Caribbean Crush, that one. Anyways, I'm gonna plan. I promised myself at the beginning of this month I would think of 5 fun activities that I wanted to do for the fall, because you know I hate the fall. And then I also wanted 5 other things, so career goals, personal goals, or whatever. And I've only gotten to 3 on both lists. You would think 5 is not that hard, but what are your 5? And I also want to start planning next week because I want it to be a productive one. So I'm really glad that the weekend is going this way so far. It's exactly as I wanted. I got 2 invites to go to the beach and I was like, nah, that's too much for me. Of course, once I was outside though, I was like, so good to see Candace. I think that's the 2nd time I've seen her this entire year. She's a busy girl, but I'm so grateful that she made time for me. We had some good conversations today. I like that we can keep it low key and still have a great time. So about next week, I have a meeting on Monday. I don't know about you guys, but I prefer my meetings in the morning. So when I have a meeting at 1:30, I'm kind of like, the whole day I'm gonna be anxious about it. I feel like I have another meeting. Well, I didn't write it down. So that part. I definitely want to get on my TikTok game. I feel like I've been quote unquote consistent, but consistency isn't key. I don't care what anyone says. You have to really capture an audience and make sure that you're electrifying. Even though we're living in an attention economy, I'm not big on like, look at me, it's a vibe. Imagine if I was that all the time. I don't know, guys. I love it for other people, but I don't have that energy. So let's see. Do you like my bear, by the way? Can I show you it? Look at this. And also, this week I did nothing, clearly. There's so many weeks in my agenda where I didn't write anything, but I did a lot. And I'm like, why did I spend 30 bucks on an agenda if I wasn't gonna use it? This is the worst. And I'm such a planner. When I was in school, I wrote down every little thing. Truth moment, I stopped using my agenda the way that I should when I started to lose my vision, because I would get very annoyed with myself trying to read back what I wrote, no matter how long I took to write out everything as clearly as possible. Looking back like a week or 2 later, I'd be like, what did I write? What am I supposed to do? And then I zoom in with my phone and I'm already discouraged. I'm so tired of being blind, guys. That's the truth. That's gonna stay in my bag. So here goes me. This is my mini break from editing. I'm almost done. I've gone through it 3 times. This is probably 4 out of 6 or 7 times. I didn't even find a better way to edit because this whole 10 hours for a 40-minute video is crazy. But I am craving a crepe. Are you seeing the struggle of the crepes? I'm gonna wrap up the vlog here because the more I talk, the more I gotta edit, and it's kind of like Inception when I edit this scene. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, you know what to do. Tap the like, subscribe if you haven't, and until next week, aka tomorrow, stay safe, stay sane, stay blessed. Love you later.